Hello, what is up, everyone? So, I wanted to give y'all some tips for KVK. I'm entering KVK2 now on this account, and I made a lot of mistakes. So, to prevent you from making the same mistakes on your new account, I'll share you like the mistakes I made and what I would do different. So, let's start off by Wheel of Fortunes. So, this is my screenshot. I made this when I was like 3 million power. So I maxed the wheel of double C, and as you guys may know, double C is the first commander, legendary commander you can get in the game. So it's kind of a noob trap to go for him because he's the first one you unlock, and people just tend to invest on him then because they already have some sculptures in him. Everyone will get sculptures in him because everyone will get them. But then this wheel comes around and I just decide to go and, well, let's calculate this. So we have 5 spins is 3,000 and I got 100. So that's 60k gems right there. Invested into double C, and I did not even expertise him at all or anything. He is 5445, and when we go to sculptures, 290 sculptures from him, and I bought like maybe 15 daily special offers from him, and then I invested 240 universal sculptures. So I definitely wasted a lot of universals, which is pretty terrible actually. As well as on Charles 186, I did not need to waste this many on him at all, because either Martel you expertise him, which most people will not, or you get him to 5511. There's no need to go anywhere past that. You'll get like no value from this skill because it's for garrisons, and this is pretty mediocre actually for the amount of sculptures you will spend. So yeah, just about commanders, just focus on one march. You can, if you're a low spender or free to play, you can, if you go cav, I would go infantry if you're a free to play player, but you can go cavalry, and buy bars is pretty good. You compare him with double C, it's not horrible, it's not the greatest. For infantry, you can go something along the route of Sun Tzu with Martel. Martel being the primary. He just has a lot of base stats, very tanky. And Sun Tzu has his AoE skill, which is gonna do a lot if you're fighting in KVK. Because, yeah, certain fights will look like this. And yeah, if you're hitting 5 target AoE, then you're gonna do a lot of damage because yeah, it's 1000 rage, which takes around 5 seconds to cast a skill. And yeah, you do 800 damage times 5, so that is 4000 damage just from him alone. And then with Martel, this commander's troops gain 30% bonus to damage dealt, so you'll do a lot more damage, and he gives a shield, so that's pretty great. Another option is Pyrrhus. Pyrrhus does a lot of instant damage, and he boosts normal damage. So if you want instant proc, just damage, just deal a lot of damage to people, you can go Pyrrhus with Sun Tzu. You'll do more damage, you'll be a little bit less tanky, but that's okay because Pyrrhus you can go 5-5, 5-1 even, or 5-5-1-5 if you can. You'll still get a lot of value from these skills, unlike with Martel where you'll just go for 5-5-1-1 and leave it there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for commanders. Then another mistake or more a tip I would say, is join the best alliance you can. When you join the best alliance, you will have a lot of shrine rewards, altar rewards, and sanctum rewards in the beginning of the game. For example, here I got 6 altar rewards for my alliance, which is pretty insane because you get 9,000 gems, you get 600 30-minute speedups, and some resources. That is definitely great if you're a free-to-play player. Then also, if you're in a big alliance with probably whales, then they're gonna drop some GC, aka gold chest. You can get stuff like 2000 VIP from these, which I actually got pretty lucky, and I got it quite a few times. So me not having spent a lot, I am VIP 12 on day 150 of my account. So I was, let me see. Here I was VIP 12 already during KVK. We didn't really fight much until Kingsland, so this was kind of before Kingsland, after we had just entered KVK 1. I was already VIP 12, which is pretty hard to get. As a free to play, it's probably unlikely you're getting this, but whales really boost your VIP points, and you can get speed ups as well from those gold chests, so that's pretty great. Then for civilizations, you have, I guess you have like a few options, but the best being China, because you get Sun Tzu. If you're free to play, you're definitely using him, and you get 5% AP recovery and building speed, which is not bad. And you probably want to switch to France, because you get universal troop health. You get 20% healing speed, which is going to be like very big during KVK, because you're going to be healing a lot of troops. And you get special units for infantry as well. I made the mistake of thinking I went France, even though I was a cavalry main. My main march was Mina with double C, but I thought it was France. But apparently, after the KVK, I found out I switched to Vikings. I had absolutely no clue. I was just spamming my cavalry march and not realizing I was actually Vikings, which does literally nothing except 3% counter attack damage, which is it doesn't notice on the battlefield, like barely. And universal troop health, you notice that it's not bad. But especially the hospital's healing speed, that is like pretty major to have, I would say. So yeah, don't make the same mistake of going Vikings, because you can't switch it. You have to buy it in the shop. Let me see where it is, right here. And it's gonna be like super expensive if you're not getting it for KVK1 at least. So yeah, just make sure you're being careful, you're being targeted with your marches. If you're free to play, try to get one solid march. As I just said earlier, Pirates, Martel, Sun Tzu, great options. And just be active, use your daily AP, always pretty much on forts and barbarians. You get a lot of commander experience, and also try to do guardians if you can. It's gonna boost your commanders up as well. It's just basically free experience. Let me see if you're at Lost Temple. Oh, we actually don't have guardians right now. Let me go to shrines. Okay, never mind, they're done. But the point I'm making is you're getting pretty good experience from those. And the last thing I want to talk about is events. So whenever you have events such as these, or or just power push events like this, I would try to go, or even in MGE, I would literally just try to compete with players like these who just spent thousands of dollars on this game. It's just not realistic to keep up as a low spender or free to play, and you're basically getting nothing. So just don't waste stuff on your account like I did. Just save it, spend it at the right time. Make sure you're waiting for a kingdom buff and a good rune. If you're going to push power, it's gonna help a lot. And yeah, that's going to wrap up today's video. So I'll probably make another video with more guides and explaining what I'm gonna do next. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.